Welcome back, everybody. It's your host Wild Talk again, aka Kobe. Tonight we have F2 Jeddah, round 3 of the championship at the moment. Championship leader is JB Bowie. He will be trying to defend the lead, trying to win the championship, maybe even. See what he can do. Right, we have hello everybody, hello. Right. Just waiting for everything to start. As slow so isn't pick the scar as well, so we have 20 people in. Think that's everyone. Yep, radio sign has been given. Hello Rob. Good evening, mate. How are you doing, Rob? The first race is a sprint race, then is a feature race. The it's one-shot quality. The top 10 of the one-shot quality will be reversed on the sprint race grid. So P10 will be P1 and P1 will be P10. The guy who gets pole gets 4 points as well. Put your pole predictions down in the comments. Seventy seconds remaining, then this one-shot quali will go and start on Jeddah. Fast-paced street circuit, lots of corners, lots of danger. What everybody wants. Alright, this qualifying is underway. Let's jump on board with maybe Don Arjun. See. C is really quick as well. Little lockup seems like from him. Gets good traction out there and he loses it, but keeps it nice. He's down to third place at the moment. Taking it around the S section. Fifth gear. See where Crossfire is. Crossfire is also in the S section. Try not to invalidate here, it's a very tricky part. Easy to invalidate. Here, stay away from the curb on left, as the curb on left can spin you here. Try and stay away from the walls, it's easy to hit the walls over here. Keep it nice and steady, brake for the corner. And then watch out for the wall on the left, watch out for the wall on the right. Get closer, but don't hit it. This is basically just a little bit of turning. There's very little steering input, not too many. If you put too much, you lose time. Just on the limit for Crossfire. At the moment, Rackles start from pole position. Looks like. As Les just took over. Let's try and take over the pole position. Who will get it? Les or Crossfire? It's Crossfire on pole with a 139.8, less P2, Joffrey P3, Finn P4, Slows P5. Ooh, Bowie was disqualified. Invalidate this lap most likely. Right. We have Crossfire on pole. P2, Las Pliskli. Third, Joffrey. Fourth, Finn. Fifth, Sloso. Sixth, the Warrior. P7, James. P8, Pimus. P9, Don Argent. P10, Reckles. He will start the race from pole position. P11, Jamie JJ. P12, BLX and CS. P13, Rob Duck Life. P14, Mean Man Moody. P6, P15, Diablo. P16, Frl Alpha. P17, JB Bowie. 18, Frl Lynx. P19, Kobe. Ole Ole. And P20, Barcologist. 139.3. That would have been pole, mate. Indeed. 139.6 would have been pole. Would have been pole position. Try and show your pace in the race. 2 races, mate. Oh, somebody early readied up, it seems like. It's already gonna go. Right, here we see the grid. It's Reckles P1, Don Argent P2, Pimus P3, James P4, P5 The Warrior, P6 Loso, P7 Finn, P8 Joffrey, P9 Les, P10 Crossfire. That's your reverse grid. The rest stays the same, so Jammy JJ P11, BLN CX, P12, Rob Duck Left P13, P14 Meanman Moody, P16 Diablo, P16 Alpha, P17 the Championship Leader JB Bowie, P18 Finn, no not Finn, sorry, P18 Frl Lynx, P19 Kobe, and P20 Barcologist. So now we're busy at the formation lap. Reckles is leading the pack in the formation lap. And so let's see what can bring us. Who will get the better start? Will it be Reckles or Donarge, or will it maybe even be Pimus from third? Never know what might happen. It will be all about who will get the better start. Who will be the first driver to reach turn 1? So the drivers are making their way to the grid for the 10 lap sprint race. Alright, let's try and have a good view on the lights. Might have a back view, I want to have a front view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. And we see, oh dear, Reckles with a good start. The thing is glitching a bit, but Reckles keeps leading to turn 1. I see some bumping and scrapping at the back. Reckles leads from Don Arjun. What is happening with the lobby? I think there might be a sort of lobby glitch as last and slow, so seem to have collided. Some boats spinning. What's going on with the lobby? Seems like that Reckles is P2, says lobby, but I don't think that's true. It's Reckles P1, Don Arjun P2. These two are having a great scrap for the lead and for the lead at the moment in the early stage of the race. If they are battling this hard now, what might we achieve more in the future? Will they battle even harder then? Don Arjun is still behind Reckles, being patient, probably waiting for the straight. Let's see, and as we see here, a battle as well between Joffrey and Finn. 2 ARTs. Will Don Arjun try to make a move on Reckles around the outside, or will he force Reckles into a mistake? That was some nice driving. Nicely done from Don Arjun, as Reckles will be trying to take the lead back into turn 1. Will he do it? Forces Don Arjun a bit deeper, but Don Arjun seems to get good traction. But Don Arjun keeps lead to robbery. Reckles is trying to keep up with Don Arjun, but Don Arjun is flying away. As he's already a second clear, and we see a yellow flag at the back. What happened? Bowie seems to be involved. Is it a VSC or an SC? Think it's a VSC, but Bowie is P14 at the moment, so he's in the points. As this race spicing up with Reckles getting a penalty. Did he get drive through or track limits penalty? It's Finn in P7, the reigning world champion. He already Kobe Ole is already 10 positions up, and it's only lap 2. Will he be challenging for the race win here, or just a podium place in the Prem of Piastri? Crossfire already up 4 positions as well. Joffrey the Emu is pitting. 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lane. This moves Kobe Ole back up 1 position, as Warrior gets a drive through. Don Arjun gets a drive through. The race leader got a drive through. Don Arjun, this is not good for Don Arjun, but this is good for Reckles and for Change. Change is P2 at the moment. Change in P2. Changes at the moment net P2 with the time penalty of Reckles and the drive through Don Arjun. But Crossfire is trying to storm towards them. He's hunting down Pimus. Change is trying to keep with Reckles. Reckles is just vibing, knowing he doesn't have to make a mistake. Oh, and as he hits the wall there, is that damage for Reckles? Slightly hit the wall. As he Kobe ole past Finn, he's hunting down Crossfire. He is... You see a good battle here between Primus and Crossfire. Primus defense of Crossfire. Primus the SDR as well, but Crossfire runs more down for it, seems like. As Kobe is catching up as well to this battle. Primus and Crossfire got past Primus. Kobe is trying to get past Primus as well. Let's see. Primus takes it carefully. Kobe is still stuck behind Primus. Will he try and move around the outside? And the answer is no, he stays behind Primus. Crossfire is flying away already as Primus is trying to hold off Kobe ole, but Primus goes a little bit wider than he would have wanted, and Kobe ole is besides him as he gets past Primus, and Finn tries to sneak past as well. Does he do it? They're still side by side. Still side by side, and Primus is ahead of Finn. See, Crossfire is having a go at Jane G. Jane just defending like a lion to try. Ooh, it's his yellow flag. What has happened? BLX is out of the race. This might be a safety car. It's no safety car. That will be good for Don Argent, but it's not a safety car. Crossfire, will he send it down the inside of Jane G? He is going down the inside, but he has to watch for the wall, has to lift a bit, but gets back on control aggressively as he Kobe ole also right behind Jane G. He's trying to get closer and make a move, but he doesn't have the straight line speed as Crossfire is all over the back of Reckles now. Crossfire trying to make a move on Reckles. I think Don Argent is trying to stretch his drive through as long as he can to try and drive a gap. Kobe ole is trying to get closer to Crossfire. Battling hard as the Warrior has spun in the final corner. J Bowie is up to P10. Kobe ole is Reckles got passed by Crossfire. Kobe ole will be trying to look for a move to be done here as well. He's trying. Kobe makes a good move on Reckles. What a move! He will now be hunting down Crossfire for the win. Or P2, depends if Don Argent gets away from these two. We will have to see. Kobe ole as the DRS. He is gaining and gaining on Crossfire. He is gaining and gaining all the time. The gap is 3/10. Will it be enough for Kobe to get Crossfire as Don Argent goes into pit and starts his drive through? Crossfire will take the lead the Grand Prix for now, but Kobe is not gonna let that happen for long. He's gonna crush the party of Crossfire and get past. No, he's not gonna get past. Crossfire defends to turn 1. They make slight contact as Crossfire keeps P1. Kobe gets past. Crossfire is still side by side. This is great racing. Crossfire goes off the track there. Kobe is P2 and Crossfire is P1. Will Crossfire defend off Kobe? Will Kobe get past Crossfire here? Crossfire goes off the track again. Kobe is trying to go down the inside of Crossfire here. Will this end good or will this end in a collision? Because they're racing very hard but very clean as well. Crossfire is still ahead of Cobra as they're still battling for the lead. I see Finn gets past James as well. Sector 3 yellow flags, it's the warrior retiring in the pits as Kobe Ole Ole is trying to get past Crossfire as I think he's lifting to try and keep the DRS. Yes, he's playing the DRS game. But Barcologist as AI is there to crush the party. I think Kobe Ole has realized that a bit too late. They're fighting into turn 1. Crossfire gets a penalty for track limits. Kobe just has to keep it clean now. Yellow flags. Reckles into P3. Finn is hunting him down. Kobe Ole is still trying to get past Crossfires. Pimis gets another penalty. Kobe Ole is still battling Crossfire, trying to get past. If I was Kobe, I would just try to stick with him and not try to risk anything. Kobe will be trying to go for a move here, or will he hold back? He's holding back. He wants to have the DRS on the big straight. Will he get the DRS? He has a DRS. Will he get past? He is gaining and gaining as his yellow flag. I think that Joffrey reaches the... Ooh, and he hits the wall there as well. Lose a bit of his front wing. Crossfire and Kobe are battling really hard as Finn makes a move on. Reckles fights back to Finn. Kobe Ole is right behind Crossfire, the side by side. Kobe moves into P1 and moves in front of Crossfire to capitalize as Crossfire is the back of Kobe there a little bit. Did Crossfire get damage from that? Don't think he did. Yes, Crossfire has damage. This is heartbreak for Crossfire. Crossfire will be struggling now with that damage. And he's still trying to stick with Kobe. Kobe nearly loses it there, it seems like, and Crossfire is still gaining on Kobe even with his damage, as Jamie JJ just gets a penalty as well. Kobe Ole is at the moment leading as James is trying to make a move on Reckles. He is very close to Reckles. Will he make a move? Ooh, he goes off the track while doing so. He gets a place back to Reckles, but loses place spins, and he spins! He is in the wall and he lost parts of his front wing. That is very unfortunate for James as he lets it on Arjun past. Kobe Ole going for a move again on Crossfire. He moves again in front of Crossfire and retakes the lead of the Grand Prix. Crossfire is bumping into him a little bit. Reckles versus Pimis. Reckles keeps position of Pimis and he keeps P4. Don Arjun will be trying to catch up as far as he can to try and take back that maybe P1. But it's only 2 laps, so will be hard for him. I see Finn can't get closer to Crossfire, it seems like. But at the moment he will be on that podium. You see Bowie gaining on James with James because James has his front wing damaged. Crossfire is now dropping out a second of Kobe. Does he hit the wall again? No, he stays out of the wall. He's gaining back into that 1 second gap for DRS. Will he have the DRS out of the corner? He does still get the DRS. No, I think no. Yeah, he still has the DRS. How is he keeping up with his wing damage? It's insane. Change is getting hunted by Bowie. Bowie looking for that P8 finish. Bowie gaining on James, and he's gaining and gaining and gaining as Kobe sets fast lap. The race 141.3. 18 positions gained for him. Bowie will be looking for a move here into turn 1, maybe. Yellow flag sector 2. Rob and Moody, has something happened between them? We hope not, because that will not be good. Let's hope we can see good battles, or maybe Bowie. Something's happened to Bowie. No, we passed James, but right. Don Argent into P5 at the moment, hunting Pimus for P4. And the point will be Kobe, Crossfire and Finn. Let's hope that maybe Finn or Donar, that Finn can keep his podium, or maybe move up to P2. Kobe rounds the final corner. He rounds the final corner, comes on to the line, and wins the sprint race in Jeddah. Crossfire comes home in P2, and Finn comes home in P3. What a race. Incredible driving by these guys. Great stuff. This was incredible racing by Crossfire and Kobe. Kobe and Finn will also be joining us for a podium interview after the race, the feature. Kobe ole ole with the drive day. Kobe wins the sprint. Kobe P1, Crossfire P2, Finn P3, Don P4, Miraculous P5, Lynx P6, Pimus P7, Bowie P8, Change P9, Slows P10, 11 Diablo Devil Jamie JJ P12, Alpha P13, and Las Bielanski P14, P15, Mina Moody P16, Rob 17, Joffrey 18, Barkologist 19, Warrior, P20, BLX, and CS. Yeah, was very unlucky, Joffrey. It happens, mate. You come back. Somebody read up early again. It seems like Crossfire won't be joining us. It seems like for a podium interview after the race. Now we have the grids again. Crossfire P1, Les P2, Joffrey P3, Finn P4, Slows P5, Warrior P6, Gingy P7, P8 is Pimmins, P9 is Don Argent, P10 Records, P11 Jammy, 12 plays BLX NCS, P13 Rob, P14 Mean Man Moody, P15 Diablo Devil, P16 Alpha, P17 JB Bowie, P18 Lynx, P19 Cobra, and P20 Barcologist again. So let's see what the sprint race, what the feature race can bring us. Pit stop is mandatory in this. If you do one in the first 3 laps, it's not, it doesn't count. Do one under VSC doesn't count, so you have to do one. But that's not happening. So, indeed, Kobe. Indeed, Kobe. Let's try and do it again, mate. So the drivers are on the way to the grid whilst warming their tires a bit. It will get a better start, Crossfire less. Oh yeah, the tires, thanks Bowie for saying something about tires. So Pimmins and Bowie are on the mediums, all the rest are on the softs. What do Pimmins and Bowie know that no one knows? What do they know? This might be a brilliant strategy. This can be a really good and brilliant strategy, or this can play in their disadvantage. This can be really, really smart in the end. BLN, CX and Rob were disqualified. So let's see. What does the feature race bring us? Who do we think will win? Bowie for the podium maybe, with the strategy call. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. And Crossfire gets a good start. So does Les. But Joffrey's all over the back of Les. Joffrey gets past Les into turn 1. What a start by Joffrey. There has been a spinner. It's Moody. Has spun off in turn 1. And he has front wing damage. So James has also went for a little bit of a spin, seems like. Also has front wing damage. See. Joffrey gained one position, Les lost one. Les is trying to get that position back of Joffrey. Will he get it back? Nope. As you see, Koba just flying to the field again. Already have 6 positions and we're not even in half the lap yet. Les has crashed. He looked very strong as well. This is a huge car park here. Crash! Diablo and Koba are both out of the race. That is a very big collision, a very big crash. The safety car is deployed. The safety car is out. Unlucky Koba, those things happen, mate. Done. It was 4 cars into 1 corner. It was never gonna end well, that too fair. Oh no, Joffrey. Do you have rear wing damage, Joffrey, or is everything fine at the car? But Koba, you will get a party invite at the end after this race. So for the podium interview for the sprint race. Everybody seems to be pretty close to the safety car, except for Jamie and Rob. They are still catching up. Three people out of the race in lap 1. What a start. Yeah, I was really unlucky. It was a big race as well. It's a very big crash that for Koba and Diablo. But Jack, keep your eyes on the road, mate. You're a championship leader. I think Finn has taken it over again, but still a chance to win it, mate. The season is long. Will Crossfire still lead after the safety car restart, or will Slozo get the best of Crossfire? The safety car, hopefully it goes in this lap, so we can get back to racing. Marshall waving yellow flag still. Everything seems to be cleared on the track, so safety car should come in this lap. We'll be leading into turn 1 again. Will it be Crossfire, or will Slozo get Crossfire into turn 1? Will it maybe be Finn who gets the best out of the two? Safety cars in the slab. Crossfire can control the pace until the safety car line, I believe. So let's see what will happen. As they're slowing down. There they go. Crossfire has gone. Seems like, and Slow is following him pretty good. Crossfire is getting away. Slow is gaining a bit, but not enough to get him into turn 1, I think. Unless he goes for a really big stand. He doesn't, he stays behind. Slow gets good traction out of that corner. Crossfire seems to be getting away. Still, they're keeping it close. And something's happened at the back. Jammy JJ is in the wall, facing backwards. Oh dear. Crossfire is nearly second in lead already, as you see Bowie trying to follow Lynx. He's on medium tires. Don Argent is hunting down Pimus. Can Don Argent pass Pimus? Yellow flag, sector 1. What happened between Parkologist and Rob? J Bowie is in Pita now. Trying to get close to Lynx, as Lynx is fighting BLX and CS. Blanks, I'll just call him Blanks. Who blanks as Bowie sees opportunity to creep closer. Lynx keys behind Blanks. Bowie just creeps closer and closer as they're fighting. As Joffrey gets past the Warrior is still there. Warrior will try to get a move done, but Joffrey goes deep. Warrior gets better traction. Joffrey went deep and Joffrey gets past once again. But Joffrey looking to make a move on the Warrior. Going beside him. Does he overtake? Yes, he does make the move. Finn hunting now Slow at the moment. Finn getting closer and closer. Slow a little bit over the track there. Finn is still gaining on Slow. Don Argent is close to the Warrior. Pulls beside him. They both brake at the same time. Don Argent holds back a little, gets good traction, good acceleration as well. Besides Warrior again, he pulls back again. Pimus is creeping close to this battle as well. Pimus will be trying to get past Don Argent. After getting past Don Argent, gets 3-second time penalty as BLX and CS gets past Lynx. As Bowie is trying to creep closer again, trying to get into the DRS window of Lynx 38 Aviat. The runner-up of last season just missed out on title by not many points. They're still fighting. Bowie sees another perfect opportunity to try and get them. Lynx doesn't seem to get past Blanks. They're still fighting. Ooh, there's nearly contact there between the two. Blanks is still in front of Lynx, and they make contact! Lynx and Blanks have made contact. Crossfire is spitting. Slowster takes the lead. Finn is P2, Joffrey is P3. Bowie sees all this fight happening. Lynx is enjoying it, I hope. Not so much if trying to get past, but he's still trying to get past him. Can't get past him here. If I was him, I would just wait for straight. Straights are easier to make a move than corners. As Bowie is also benefiting from this because he also gets DRS, also gets a chance to battle with them. Three-way fight for position here. Bowie is in the DRS. Will Lynx make a move on Blanks here? Yes, but Blanks gets the better of him. It seems like no, Lynx is past him. Blanks is coming back at Lynx. Blanks is past Lynx again. As they nearly make contact. The stabber side. Lynx. Finn is trying to make a move on Slow So, but Slow So is running good downforce. Finn trying everything he can to get past, as Crossfire just got past Barcologist. Finn in the DRS, in the slipstream, trying everything he can to get past. Does he get past? No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He stays P2 still. Bowie moves up into P8 still. He's getting close to the battle of Blanks and Lynx. Blanks is past Lynx again. This is a really good battle. Your current leader and Blanks. No, not the current leader. Oh, Blanks loses it. He makes contact with Bowie. Bowie got wing damage from Blanks. Oh dear. A master strategy turns into horror for Bowie. He will not be happy with that. Finn is closer than ever to Slow So. Don Arjun, MP3, trying to hunt down Finn. Finn is behind Slow So. He will get Slow So on the straight. He has to get Slow So on the straight. As Finn pulls beside him and overtakes him. And Don Arjun, will he get past Slow So as well? He goes for a later braking move than Slow So. Nearly makes contact with Finn. Oh! They're both in the wall! That's quite a big accident as well. Two cars in the wall again. That is not good. It's an ART 1-2 at the moment. Joffrey will be pleased with this result if he gets P2. Maybe if he even wins the race, he'll be even happier. To change that front wing with Bowie. Spimus is in the pits. As Crossfire gets past Spimus, he's right behind the Warrior. Will Pimus' mass strategy work to try and get in front of Crossfire? As Joffrey is spraying the battle to Finn. Joffrey is going to challenge Finn. Bowie is in P13, the current championship leader is behind GG. See, Crossfire is right behind Warrior. Will he make a move here? He will try to. He's beside him. Does he make it work? They make nearly contact, nearly wheel touching. That's how close they are. Ooh, Crossfire hits the side of Warrior a bit, but nothing too major. As you see, Alpha and P4. Joffrey taking the lead of Finn. They're fighting heavily. This will be pleasing for Joffrey. As Joffrey goes into the pits, Finn says bye bye, I'll just keep going then. Most importantly, will he be in front of Crossfire? That's what they will be trying to. Will Joffrey overcut Crossfire, or will Crossfire be in front of Joffrey? I think Joffrey will be in front of Crossfire, as Crossfire just enters the straight, as defend like mad from the Warrior. Joffrey is now driving out of the pit lane. Rob Tuglav gets past. Crossfire is coming, but it's not getting past Joffrey. Joffrey keeps his position. Rob Alpha has stopped already. Don't think he has to make it on stop, so he can just keep going. He might be getting on the podium here if he plays this well. He also has a time penalty of 3 seconds. but is clear of 70 seconds of Rob. As Joffrey gets a penalty, Joffrey will be fuming with that penalty as Jane G retires in the pits. These two are battling really close, Joffrey and Rob. Ooh. What a battle. Rob goes off the track, Joffrey gets past him. Joffrey will now set sail to hunt for Alpha. Finn and Lynx both still have to pit. Will they pit now? Finn is going in the pits. What's Lynx doing? Stays out to try and overcut Finn. Will Finn be in front of Crossfire? These are critical laps. Critical DRS zone 12 for Crossfire. Where will they come on the track compared to Finn? Finn is not going out of the pit lane. What was happening to Finn there? Where is Finn at the moment? We have no eyes on Finn. Joffrey seems to be getting in front of Finn. No, Finn is in front of Joffrey. This is really good for Joffrey. For Finn. Finn is 70 seconds behind Alpha. If Alpha doesn't have to stop again, he has played as well. Crossfire is right behind Joffrey and gaining. Crossfire gets a penalty as well. He will have to get past Joffrey now manually, or else he won't gain a position. Ooh, he goes for a huge send on Joffrey there. He makes the move work. Joffrey tries to come back at Crossfire, but doesn't get the job done. Crossfire into P4. This is great racing from everybody. This is what we love to see here at FRL. Clean but nice racing. As Lynx will still have to pit. Will Lynx be in front of Finn? Or will he be behind Finn? This is critical. Ooh, nearly lose it in the pit lane. Yellow flag sector 3. Let's see. Where is Finn on the track as Alpha takes the lead? Where is Finn compared to Lynx? Lynx is now in the spit box and Finn is now on the straight. Lynx is now gonna leave the spit box. Finn is in front at the moment, Crossfire and Joffrey as well. But will they still be in front? Yes. Alpha is leading the race by 16 seconds of Finn. He is vibing in P1. If this works for him, amazing. Let's hope it pays off for him. Pimus versus the Warrior. Whereas Crossfire gets past Finn as well. Finn is trying to get past Crossfire. Finn trying to follow Crossfire, pretty close there. He has to just keep it in 3 seconds. If he can keep it in 3 seconds, he's good. Don Archer versus Rob. No team orders at high tech. They're fighting it out. Ooh, they make contact. Rob and Don Archer make contact. Don Archer's in the wall. Finn is in the DRS of Crossfire. Alpha still leading the race by a good margin. Will Finn dive on Crossfire? No, he stays behind. He knows he doesn't have to risk it because he doesn't have a penalty. As Lynx is trying to get past Joffrey, Joffrey is trying to defend. There's only so much Crossfire Joffrey can do. Joffrey gets past in that section by Lynx. What a move! He dared to do it. He did it very, very clean. What a superb move by Lynx. Now he sets sail for Finn. As Crossfire is trying to get away from Finn, who nearly loses it but catches the car. Warrior versus Finn. No, Warrior versus Pimus. Pimus is right in front of Warrior. Warrior has him in his sights. Oh, Warrior hits the wall and loses a part of his front wing. Does Pimus have no front wing? No, Pimus has a full, also a part lost of his front wing. Battle without wings. As Finn has DRS on Crossfire once again. Alpha is still in P1. He is just cruising his way towards victory at the moment. Finn trying to gain on Crossfire, but stays where he is. As Finn is trying to capitalize and stay. If I was Finn, I will just stay P2 within 3 seconds. Not try to risk it as Pimus and Warrior fighting it out, duking it out. Fighting it out like lions in the cage. Lynx gets the time penalty as well. This is not good for Lynx. Lynx is looking good for podium until the penalty game. Unlucky for Lynx. Unless some laps of Crossfire, he will not be on the podium. Let's see. Alpha is still just cruising towards the win at the moment, seems like, or does he have to make a pit stop? If he makes pit stop before lap 3, it's not valid, and then he will get disqualified when he crosses the line. Rob is DNF. Will he be disqualified or can he keep going? No, he has to make a pit stop. This is heartbreak for him. Crossfire will take the lead on the Grand Prix. Lynx will maybe be on the podium. Crossfire takes fast lap. Alpha drops down to P4, P5 even, P6 maybe even. No, drops down to P5. I was hoping to see him on the podium, but couldn't be today, as Lynx will be on the podium now instead of Joffrey. Unless something happens to Lynx, Joffrey will not be on the podium. Crossfire might be able to win this Grand Prix still if he can get away of 8 tenths of Finn. Pim is past Alpha as well. Warrior is down to P7. Alpha gets another penalty. Not very good for Alpha. Finn has to keep it in 3 seconds if he wants to win the race. At the moment it seems like it will go to Finn, the victory, unless he makes a mistake in the final corners. As Alpha gets really close to Pimus, gets beside Pimus. Crossfire is coming towards the final corner at the moment, en route to win the Grand Prix. For now, unless Finn can change that by getting into his 3 seconds. Gets great traction out of that corner. But Finn does get a better exit, seems like. Crossfire wins the Grand Prix for now. But Finn comes over the line and wins the Grand Prix in Jeddah, with Lynx getting P3. What a race. What a race by these guys. Well done. Well done to everybody who finished this race. Not a lot of finishers. Alright, we're getting one of our first guys in. Here is Finn on the podium. Here we have the final classification of the race. Finn P1, Crossfire P2, Lynx P3, Joffrey P4, Pimis P5, P6, Warrior P7, Alpha P8, Bowie P9, Slowstop P10, BL, X and CS, P11, Reckles, 12 and Jamie JJ, and 13 Buckle, just 14 Moody, Rob, Don Argent, JNG, Diablo, Kobe, and Les are the DNFs. Welcome, Lynx.
I was driving a car, so I couldn't listen to your commentary, but I assume you did well.
How are you feeling after the podium? Were you expecting to be there after starting P18?
Honestly, no. My engineer Jeff decided it was a good idea for us to stay out a bit longer on the softs, and the gamble seems to have really worked. I can't say much else other than that. I just executed a great strategy with the entire team and managed to get up there. Well, it took me an overtake around the outside of one of the cars. I think it was one of the ARTs.
Joffrey was a
podium.
really great move that said was a really brave move as well. I remember I did one of those moves as well in the Formula 1 car, but that's relevant now. It's your moment. It was a really great move that I must say, if there was an award for overtake of the day, that would have definitely gotten my vote. That overtake right there. It
Well,
was really daring. No, not really a lot of people dared to make a move in the S section there. So well done for making the move clean as well. No contact was made at all. So well done on that. You drove
thanks very much.
brilliant
I
as well.
I reckon we could implement an overtake of the week, but driver of the day will go just as well.
Yeah. You'll be. I think you will get my vote for driver of the day, as you did very good there. Great strategy as well.
Yeah. Well, as I said, it was an odd race, but I was surprised I was up there, but I'm glad I was up there. I'm back in the championship fight.
Yeah, hopefully you can. Oh, hopefully you beat Finn this season, because last season was really close between you guys, obviously. So you'll be
Yeah.
coming for redemption,
Oh
redeeming
yeah.
yourself.
I want to try my best and not miss a race this season. Um I'd rather get all the points that I can.
Because I
So.
think you missed a race last season, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Imagine if you didn't miss that race.
Yeah, if I did that race, I probably would have won the championship. But
Yeah.
it's all in the past now, and I'm mainly
Indeed.
here for fun this season. I was talking
Yeah.
with I was talking with some fellow competitors. I'm here for fun this season. because I don't know how long I'll be sticking around. I've got life catching up with me, but it's amazing to be back on the podium, and I'd like to say thanks very much for inviting me up here for the interview.
Yeah, I thought to do something different, to implement podium interviews, makes it more interesting. Makes it gives an award to the people who drive to the podium, that they feel that they get an award basically by getting invited to get interviewed by the commentator.
Yeah, well, it is probably best if I back out now, just because we have got another competitor in the party, and I don't want to be taking all of your time up tonight. Thanks very much for the interview.
No worries, mate. Have a great one, and hopefully I can see you again next week.
Yep, you probably will.
Hello, Mr. Finn.
Could I just check if my voice thing works real quick? Because I don't know if it works. So
Yeah,
I was
I'll
gonna.
check
Alright,
the stream. It works. It works.
alright. That's good.
Right. So, P3 and P1 tonight.
I know it's it were crazy, man. That final lap in the feature race.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had to fully send it. Like I just didn't feel as confident for this race, but that final lap, I just had to send it and just try and keep within that 3 seconds, and it
And
paid off.
in the S section, you seemed a little bit urgy, or you seemed a little bit scared to turn in aggressive. You took it rather easy than
I
fast.
know it's because I wanted to, not lose traction. Do you mean the S like the first corner, or the other S?
The others, when you
Uh,
go onto the straight,
oh,
the
that
right first straight.
I didn't really feel like I was gonna lose traction there. Like when I was practicing earlier, I did lose traction there a bit on the mediums, not really much as on the softs. But I just felt like I'd rather be cautious and then actually survive and not crash into the wall, not score any points.
Yeah, indeed.
Thanks. It was crazy.
Yeah, at the end I thought for a bit that Crossfire was gonna have the win, but you pulled through with getting amazing traction out of the final corner. Better
I
traction than
know
Crossfire.
on the final corner, I usually go down to the third gear, but on the final lap, I just went down to the second gear and just, send it because, I just had to try and win it at any cost.
Yep. I think as well now you're the championship leader again.
Again, like this season, I have turned more assists off, and I didn't feel like I was going to do any better. I thought I was going to do a lot worse, but
You're
like
doing
I have got
still amazing.
more pace than last season, so it's great.
Yeah, you took the lead of Bowie. Bowie was happy for a race that he was leading.
Now it's gone again.
Yep, it's gone again. It's gone
Yeah,
to you.
but I don't think I'm going to keep it for the entire season because there are a lot of competitive people. Like there's
Yeah.
Crossfire,
Last
Lynx
that
as
last
well.
that last Pilsky guy. He's also
Yeah,
really,
as
really
well.
quick.
There's just quite a few quick people that will be hopefully challenging for the start of the season.
Yep.
They'll make it a bit more interesting.
And if Dixon decides to join full time, maybe.
Oh no! If Dixon joins full time, you might as well just call the championship over at that point.
But I think if Dixon moves to full time, he will miss lots of races. Cause he says Wednesday is a day he doesn't have much free time.
Yeah, he probably won't join full time if he's going to miss Wednesdays a lot.
Yeah.
But if he does, we'll just see what happens.
I think he also won on the past an F2 championship, so.
Yeah, thanks.
But you did as well. A lot of guys did.
Yeah, like usually my internet just went off during a race, but luckily today it didn't happen. It moved the
Yeah.
internet box and it didn't happen, so I'm just glad it didn't turn off and I scored big points.
Yeah, you did well, mate.
Yeah,
Congrats
thank you.
on the double podium.
Yeah, and next week is Silverstone. Looking forward to that race, so see
Yeah.
what happens there.
Yeah. Anything's possible, but the high chance of rain as well in Silverstone.
Oh no. Rain on no traction is going to be mental.
So yeah, we'll see next week what's going on
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that. So I will leave you now, mate, so you can enjoy your evening.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for this interview, and hopefully
No problem, mate.
we'll get another one.
Yeah, I hope so. I'll be doing these every race, so
Yeah. So looking forward to next couple of races, see like, where I can get, and yeah,
yep.
looking forward to more interviews.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. Hopefully.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll speak to you hopefully next week then.
No promises, but hopefully.
Yep.
Thank you.
No worries, mate. Enjoy your evening.
Right, bye.
Bye. Alright, so everybody, this was Wild Talk, aka Kobe, for the commentating of tonight. I'll speak to you guys next week.